Okay, y'all. It's official. I've completed my first day. Oh, and the Velcro is in my curls. Oh, shoot. Thank God I wore the cheek wig, y'all. Ooh. But my first day as a delivery driver has been interesting. So, the day I actually spent most of the day actually in the restaurant. So I'm leaving from behind here now. So the first couple hours I spent like 2 hours on the computer going through, you know, test questions and all of that, looking through videos. And then from there, I end up having to fold boxes, which I was like, oh hell, anything dealing with geometry in a way, y'all know a girl gets, you know, But I actually picked on quite fast. The first few was like, but after the first few, I was actually getting the groove of things. So as soon as I started getting the groove of folding boxes, Lord knows I ain't gonna never be able to get out of here. As soon as I think I can turn, here comes some more cars. Like they needed to. This is horrible. But anyways, after I did that, I end up learning how to put the stickers on the boxes. From the prices and everything to knowing which box to put them on. You know, if it says 14 inch, obviously common sense, I know the difference between 14 inch and 14 PC. That means 14 pieces. But if it's under a certain amount, you got to get this box. If it's over a certain amount, you got to get this box, that box, and the third. So a lot of stuff that I normally thought I would be tripping up on, but I actually I learned everything swiftly. I didn't think I would pick up on it that fast, hence why I wanted to be the driver, thinking that I'm just picking up the orders and going. But you got to actually learn a few things in the store. And the few things that I'm learning, I've actually picked up on very fast. Thank goodness. So I learned how to label. I've even conversed with the customers, even though that wasn't planned it, but due to the fact that, you know, the other workers were actually in the midst of making pizzas, I've actually had to greet some of the customers. I've had to deal with a couple of complaints, which is actually what I'm ironically better suited for because of the fact that y'all know a girl got a background in marketing. A girl also got background in customer service, so I would actually make for a better cashier if I actually felt comfortable dealing with cash like that. Will y'all believe this is the first ever job that I've actually dealt with cash outside of my own business? Like, even when I worked at Chick-fil-A through Airmark, I never dealt with cash. I was always at the back of the house. So this is my first time where, I mean, granted, when I was in the front of the house sometime, but I was always like the barista. I never, you know, dealt with the cash or whatnot. But as a delivery driver, you actually got to have so much cash upon you. But they don't give you no coins and stuff. So I was wondering, like, well, what do you do when an order is like $27.40 and they hand you $30? So it's like you owe them $2.60. Like, what do you do in that type of scenario? And they told me always to round up. So if you owe them any extra change, you basically give them $3. So hell, the customer gets out pretty good in some cases. Shit, get some extra damn money, provided if they ain't tipping you. My first delivery, I guess I got a $1 tip the way that it came out. But once again, they was just a mile down the road and they only ordered 2 items, so I wasn't really expecting much. But yeah, y'all, I guess I got a $1 tip when it was all said and done. like I said, I got to get used to this rounding up and all of that shit. Another thing I got to get used to is the speed limit thing. I put the thing on my car and it monitors everything. Fortunately for me, I did score 100%. I don't know how, cause honey, some areas I was speeding, but I guess it took into consideration, you know, the fact that I did quickly accelerate down to the speed limit and all of that. I don't know how I would have did if I did not shadow my person. So before I did my own, I ended up following another worker who came in later on that day. I ended up following her for 2 trips, a total of 3 deliveries. The last one was a double trip, which means she had 2 orders for 1 trip. And the maximum that you can do at any given time, at least for this location, is 2 per delivery. And once again, my only flaw is going to be doggone the speed limit, because y'all know Diva naturally likes to go 10 miles above the speed limit, so I got to learn to stay within 2 to 3 miles of the speed limit. But yeah, y'all, that's basically my day in a nutshell. I did not think I was going to be there that long, because he said a few hours, and I really ended up being there like a whole shift. Because I got there, let me see, from 12 o'clock, and it's 8 o'clock now. So I basically did like a whole 8-hour shift today, y'all. Oh. So unfortunately, due to that, I'm not going to be able to record no videos today, because I was thinking that, okay, I'm going to be home. I'm going to get home by 5 o'clock. I go ahead and watch a couple episodes of... No, first I needed to go ahead and watch Chasing Dallas. And then from there, I was going to go ahead and catch up on Web Life. Rico, your ass didn't tell me Web Life done came back on. How the hell you part of the cast and didn't inform the reviewer? That's okay. I should have been darn paying more attention for damn self. But yeah, y'all, Web Life is 2 weeks in and ain't not nobody. I guess y'all ain't really watching this shit either, because ain't nobody told me like, DivaWuan, you ain't reviewing Web Life this season. They already 2 episodes in. So I don't even know how I'm going to do this shit tomorrow. They wanted me to come in tomorrow, but I negotiated out of tomorrow for the fact that I need to set up the app. So we also got this app as well, where we can put in time off requests and all of that. And even though you really don't supposed to put in time, it's an unspoken word. Well, actually, it's mandatory for certain jobs, but in regular fast food like this, it's really seen like you don't supposed to really take off the first 60 days. But honey, I'm not following behind on my laser hair removal. My shit is scheduled 6 weeks in advance, and my appointment is on the I think the 30th. So I'm still giving them some notice. It's not like I'm just giving them a 24-hour notice or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and try to set this app up tonight. And I'm not going to I'm not going to put in the time request on my very first day there, honey. I'll bring it up when I come in Sunday. Because I did say I can come in on Sunday. And Sunday, I'm going to be there, I guess, from like 2 to 7. So thank goodness for these couple of days, I'm not going to close. So I don't know what the cleaning and stuff is going to be like there. Although from where it looks like, it don't look like it's going to be much cleaning except for the flour. Because they don't use grease at all. Speaking of grease, I hope this Grammy heifer actually went to work. When I left out this morning, it seemed like she was lollygagging and didn't want to really get up out of bed. And I didn't have enough time to even change the password. Because if I would have changed that password, she would have really got out the house. But then she also gets off sometimes early on Friday any damn way, so I wouldn't know whether she went to work or not. I hope she did. because it's like, damn, I've only got one uniform. And actually, it's not even a uniform. They just gave me the shirt and the hat, which I'm starting to think I'm regretting this hat choice because it's snagging up at the curls. But yeah, y'all, that's basically my day. God damn. I guess I'm gonna speak to y'all some more because hell, I'm every red light catching my ass. But yeah, y'all, that's basically my first day in a nutshell. I got a printout of my performance, my store hours. Oh, also, one thing I did not know is the fact that you get paid store hours, and whatever your on the road hour is cut in half. So I'm at $8.50. Whenever I'm driving, that is cut to $4.25 an hour. Now, in a situation where you do not get tips to make up the difference, I need to look up, do they automatically bump up and pay the difference? Because I think in the state of North Carolina, I think this is federal, wage differential, where somebody in that type of situation mandatorily has to be paid at least the bare minimum wage. Although, tippers are $2.30 an hour. I think they recently got bumped up to like $4. Come on, bitch, and get past me. So I can go ahead and turn. Well, not turn, but shift lanes. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what it's like whenever although, honey, hopefully we don't have to find that shit out. Because technically, even though for that delivery I only got $1, but see, then again, though, I didn't work the full hour, though. They was only a mile down the street, so it was like 20 minutes. So I guess when you average it out, I did end up making more. No, cute doggy. He got a brown pit bull, y'all. But anyways, I guess when you average it out, technically I was still above minimum wage. I don't think there will ever be a scenario though where you will only get like one delivery in an hour of driving, because like I said, they do it in such a way where you only can do 2 deliveries at a time. And I want to say the maximum driving distance that you can do is like 10 miles. Now I don't know if they actually compensate for the mileage or not. I want to say they actually do in some sort of way. Like I said, I look more into it tonight, y'all. But anyways, this is side money. It's not my main money, so I ain't going to be too worried. But still, I want to be fully informed about this doggone paper, honey. But yeah, y'all, basically that is my day in a nutshell. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what the cleaning chores is going to do, because I ain't know we actually clean inside the restaurant as well as drivers, but we do. Okay, I don't see her light on, so that might be a good sign, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that is my first day, so I will keep y'all informed of how this week goes. Well, shit, it's Friday now, and the next day I go into Sunday, so it's a very short week. So really, we're going to start this off next week, and then I give y'all my full week review. So that is it, y'all. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. More videos. Mwah.